Good afternoon. I'm just going to share a quick recipe with y'all. I'm from Louisiana, an hour this side of New Orleans. And this is what we make our po' boys out of. Hot roast beef po' boys. Best things you ever ate. Well, no, really, if you ever go to Houma, H-O-U-M-A, go to Bayou Blue Poboys. They have the best po' boys ever made. Anyway, so this is an adapted version. You can use brisket, you can use beef roast. This is pork roast. And what you do, you start off, you have a can of cream of mushroom soup. And then you have a seasoned roast. Seasoned really well. And then you pour a can of French onion soup. Now, I'm not here to teach you how to can, but this is what I'm doing today, is canning these up. So when we want sandwiches, we just take it out. Got my paper towel with my vinegar on it here, wiping off the edge. My glasses, my jars just came out of the dishwasher, so they're good and hot. And we're just going to hand tighten these rings. And I'm moving them over into the pressure cooker there. And we're going to pressure cook them after waiting 10 minutes of steaming. We're going to pressure cook them for 90 minutes. You really need to try this. This is the best stuff. You could drink the gravy. It is so good. And don't think you're not going to have enough, because 1 can of the cream of mushroom and 1 can of the French onion soup is going to make plenty gravy. Put some mayonnaise on a po' boy bun and put some either cabbage or lettuce on top of that, some shredded. Oh, and some tomatoes. Oh, it's to die for. Here's my last jar here. Kept a little bit out for a sandwich. If you go to Bayou Blue Po' Boy, make sure you tell them Ronnie from Texas sent you. And all these drippings at their place, there's a sign that says take a napkin or 2 or 3 or 4. And me being Cajun, the messiest food are the best. And I'm going to tell you, this gets nice and sloppy. Sloppy joes have nothing on it. Ooh-wee. We had just enough left over for us some sandwiches now. When I said this was a pork roast, it's a pork butt or a pork shoulder is what I use. Because we really do like our pork. And the pork butt is trimmed of its fat before I cook it, as much as I can. Oh, getting some steam off the pot. My go-to seasoning, of course, salt and pepper, seasoned salt, garlic powder, not salt. Quit adding so much salt. And of course, you could use a little slap your mama if you want it spicy. We're getting that steam off the pot. My daddy was a cook. Very good cook. And he always said, it's all how you hold your mouth when you're cooking, or how it's going to come out. He was a cross between Jackie Gleason, Justin Wilson, and Archie Bunker. He was a hoot. And the reason is how you hold your mouth. His was usually wine. Mine's beer. I just put my cap on after 10 minutes. And now I'm waiting for the pressure to build for 10 pounds. And once it does that, I'll start my timer for 90 minutes. all done. Yummy, yum.